everybody, Monica here at Handmade, and we are on the 8th day of our Christmas, 12 days of Christmas swap. And this project is a Warm Wishes treat box, and it's exactly that. Okay, it's a little box, all right, kind of book inspired, all right, and you can decorate it however you want, of course, but let me just show you. This opens up, and you can give your partner some sweet treats or whatever you want to put in here, okay, and they can use the box after. So I'm going to show you the basics on building this, and it's even a great box to use when you're gift giving. All right, so what you're going to need for this is some heavy cardstock. All right, you don't want to use anything thin, you don't want to use copy paper, you want to use something that's going to hold up. Okay, this is a medium cardstock, but I'd probably go to a heavier cardstock for my next one. And for the box, you want to use heavy cardstock. This is craft board that I used, so if you have some of this, use it, or use your cereal boxes. Just decorate the outside, or your shipping boxes is really great cardboard to use for this. All right, so if you've been saving like I've told you to, use that. And then we're just going to score it. You don't have to do this part. All right, and then some decorative paper, and then some embellishments if you want. Okay, so there we go, and let's get started. All right, so for the inside box, you are going to cut a paper 5.5 by 6, and you're going to score 1 inch on all sides. All right, so you'll have a 1 inch score on each side. Then for your outside cover, you're going to cut it 8.5 by 4, and then you're going to score 3 3/4 and 4 3/4. Okay, which I've done on this one. Okay, because this is going to be like it's binding on the box. And then for your strap, you're going to cut your strap at 3/4 by 5. Then you're going to score 2.5 inches and 3 5/8. So it should look like that. You can see that. I probably should have used a different color. But as you can see right there, okay, one side will be longer than the other. And then for your buckle, for your strap to go into, you're going to cut 1.5 by 3/4. Okay, no scoring on that one. All right, so on the box, I've done all this already. We are going to take our corners, and you can use whatever cutter you have. All right, I'm actually going to bend on the score line so you can see. And if you have a Cricut machine, have the Cricut machine do the boxes for you. That's what I'm going to do, depending on how many I make of these, which I think are going to be quite a few. So you just want to take, you're going to make tabs now so the box can fold up like this, okay? So on each side, you're going to do 2 cuts. And take it out diagonally so you have no bulk there. And now we're just going to go on this side and do the same thing. Now you're just going to take some glue or tape, and you're going to close up your box. As simple as that. Anything else, if you want it to look like this, I did a little book like it's pages. You're just going to go on your scoreboard and just score like every 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch, and just do that all the way around. All right. So now we're going to take our cover, and I'm going to fold it on the score lines. And this you want to just give it a little once over, just to make sure it's a nice crisp line. Okay. Now you're going to take your book and make sure this is all going to close up nice. Okay. Now what I like to do is I like my rounded corners, so I'm going to do that right now while I can still get my punch in there, because once the box is on, that's it. And what you're going to do with this is you can just put some glue on here, again, just like when you made your box, or you can use your tape. And that's all I'm going to do. And the tape holds really well, so. But again, use your glue and just give it time to dry. Okay. And I'm going to put that on there. And just get it as even as you can. You know, doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be beautiful regardless. Okay, and then that's it. That's how you put that there. Okay, now you can go ahead and decorate this before you stick it on here, especially if you're using the cereal box. You may need to do that, so do that while it's flat. Okay, so the pieces that you're going to cut for the cover, and you can do it on the back too, and on the inside cover, you are going to cut those at 3.5 by 4. Okay, so let's get back to this one. So when you have your strap, okay, we're going to score, and you're going to take your longer side on the back. You're going to glue it here and just get it where you want it, okay? And then what you're going to do, once that's in place, and actually I am going to do this part now. So I'm going to tape this on. Because if I decorate the back, I'm going to cover this strap. But again, you can do whatever you want when it comes to the decorating. I think I might sew some of the pages to give it a sew, you know, that kind of look. And well, it depends. Use your stickers. Okay, so we're going to put that on. Okay, and then that's going to close just like that. All right. Now you can leave this like this. Okay, because we still have to put our strap on. All right, so that's this part. So before you put the little buckle in there, whoops, okay. Before you put the buckle in, you want to decorate the area that that's going to cover. All right, so here's what I'm going to do with this one. I cut out a 5.5 by 6, and I'm going to put that on the inside because how cool is that, right? A little glitter. And I did different looks. So I'm going to have Santa, or I have something more with the blue and gold theme, right? So if you have real heavy cardstock in white, you could do this whole thing in white. It would look really nice. All right, so you could do that, or I'm going to do one with a poinsettia look. All right, so your base paper here you want to get on before you put the buckle on. So on this one, I'm going to do Santa. This is cute, right? And I think I'm going to incorporate the glitter in this one. All right, so then when they open that, it's like that. Okay. Okay, so now I gotta find my tape. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now you can go ahead and decorate the box before you attach it, except for this part. Okay, if you're gonna do that, unless you want the buckle to show, then that's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna put some tape here. I'm going to put 3 pieces here because this is the glitter paper. Now, just a little hint for you to save your paper cutter. You don't damage your blade. When you're cutting paper that has glitter on it, do not put the glitter side on top, okay? Cut your glitter stuff upside down, okay? You will save your blade. I ruined my blades because of that, so just make sure you are careful about that, because when you're in the middle of making Christmas stuff, you do not want your paper cutter to break. I've got a few paper cutters just in case for that reason. But I am much more careful now with it. All right, so let's put our first layer on. I think I've got the tape going a little too far here. But again, if you use glue, then you have a little forgiveness here when you put it down. All right. There we go, we got that. And then we are going to put Santa on here. Now, I think I want to cut this down a little more, just to let that sparkle shine through. So let me just take a little bit off. See, again, as you go, you can adjust everything. Okay, yep, I'm going to do that. I think that's better, right? Okay, so let me tape that down. Now I may need to use fabric glue on this after. Let's see how the tape holds up. But fabric glue is really good if you are gluing on glitter paper, because it's flexible. So if you find that your stuff isn't sticking and it's on the shiny glitter paper or any shiny paper, try the fabric glue. Alright, so we're going to put that on. And press. Okay, yeah, that should be okay. Okay, so now we're going to take our buckle. Where is my buckle? Okay, I think this is it. Okay, so you want to make sure that that's going to fit. So that's probably where I'm going to put it. Okay, so you can just take a little bit of glue or tape, and you're just going to put it right on the edges. Now what you can do, you can go ahead and make your marker where it's going to be, punch a couple of holes in, and put brads in there. You know, the little gold brads? I've shown you them, and then you can make it look like a buckle if you're going to go, and then you'll see it on this side. So just be aware that you'll see those clips there. So I'm just going to tape this. I like the way that looks. Okay, looking for my thin tape. And again, this buckle, I gave you kind of some measurements, but if you want it longer, thicker, whatever you want to do, use something other than paper. So if you don't use a thick cardstock on this buckle, though, what I would recommend is making it maybe a 1/2 inch longer, score at the 1/2 inch mark, and fold those in. And you can make it just a little more sturdy when you're opening and closing the box. Okay, I was just looking for my little tool here. But this is heavy cardstock, so this is going to be fine. I can just use it like that. And now you can distress the edges. Maybe I will do that now, because I am not going to have a chance to get this part distressed. So I'm going to do silver because we got the glitter going there. I think that'll go together well. Okay. Just use that, some silver. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure this is lined up. I'm going to put it right on. Oh, I got the buckle there. Okay. Oops. And it'll slide right in there. All right. Now you can leave it like that, or I have stickers. I found these. Aren't these cute? I got these in clearance. They're like snow globes, puppies. So go through your stash, your stickers, cut out stuff. I am looking for the stickers I had used. I can't find them. All right, I'll share the picture after I'm done. So how cute is this, right? And then you can go ahead, fill it with goodies for your partner, because we're doing this for a swap. But if you're gifting somebody something, this is great for a gift card. You can adjust the measurements. You're just going to measure whatever width of your box is, double it, and then add the height here. And then you should have a perfect fit there. Okay. All right. So that is the box. Here's the finished one. I added jingle bells. I love the bells. And get as creative as you can. Okay. So can't wait to see what everybody does for their swaps. And have fun creating, because it's holiday time and I just love Christmas and all the fun options you have for creating stuff. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.